All right, here we are right back. Sorry about the confusion. We are under Wabash game 1 now. Again, the leadoff batter, Cam Elam's going to be starting out at second base. Drew Caldwell out at shortstop. Caleb Mealy, the pitcher, starting pitcher for this evening in the third slot, batting cleanup. Number 4, Brandon Strobel's going to be out in center field. Kyle Price hitting in the fifth slot, playing first base as usual. Josh Jennings out on third. Peyton Hurd getting the catching position this afternoon. And Branston Wine's going to be the designated hitter for Ridge Dunica out in right field, followed by the last, but certainly not least, Isaac Justice out in left field. Again, we're at Chris Rood Field here in Wabash, Indiana. Rob Corey, the behind-the-plate umpire. Tony Porter is the field judge. And the Apaches look like they're just finishing up their warm-up, and we're going to get started here shortly. All right, I think I have everything else where it needs to be. And again, I apologize for the mix-up this morning. Hopefully that didn't confuse everyone too bad.
Number 13, Elam.
And again, number 13, Cam Elam. I didn't know his number, which is bad. He hasn't been playing varsity. He's been getting the doing the JV duties, and so glad to see Cam out there. Oh, no, fielding. I wanted fielding. Of course. We'll get into the fielding here after a while. All right, here we go with the first pitch. A little bit outside, ball 1. Look like the second pitch, a 2-0 count now for Elam. Maybe a 3-0 because he looked like he was getting ready to take his base. So, I'm sorry, I'm trying to get the fielding back up. And now Cam Elam's going to take his base. Second base is Cam. Third, Josh. Short, Drew, left, Justice, right, center, All right, so a runner on first. I don't know what the count is. An 0-1 count, it looks like, for Drew Caldwell, the shortstop today. Elam with a short lead, not much. Moves out into the secondary. Caldwell drives it over to shortstop to second. Second makes it to the double play.
Now back to the Bruins, number 10, Mealy.
And now Caleb Mealy, the pitcher for this afternoon's game, up to the plate. Brandon Strobel in the on-deck circle. Kyle Price is going to be in the hole. A swing and a miss by Mealy. Strike 1. Mealy takes the second pitch high and inside. Ball 1. Why do you keep... Mealy drives one foul off to the right side field, right field side. Now a 1-2 count with 2 outs. Mealy with a high inside pitch now, 2-2. And give me a second and I'll get the scoreboard up there for you. It probably says final, not sure why. And there we go. Mealy fouls another one off, straight back into the stands. Staying in at this at bat. A 2-2 count still in the top of the first with 2 outs. Mealy takes that pitch high for ball 3. A 3-2 count now for Sodervik, the pitcher for the Apaches. Mealy hits this one deep center field, and the center fielder camps out underneath of it, makes the catch to end the top of the first inning. And with that, let's get back into some more ads from some of our sponsors.
Fireworks is your hometown owned and operated fireworks store. They have 17 years in the fireworks business and have every type of firework from prepackaged deals to mortars to the big boys and much, much more. New this year is convenient online ordering with an in-store pickup at all of our locations. We will be located at 235 West Washington Street in Hartford City, next to the Chinese restaurant. Visit today at www.pyrovillefireworks.com.
All right, here's your fielding duties for the Bruins. Out in the outfield, Isaac Justice in left, Brandon Strobel in right. It says Branston Wine, but it's actually Ridge Dunica. Wine, the DH for Dunica, and that's the only way this system allows me to put that up there. So that is actually Ridge Dunica out in right field. Out on first, second, short, and third, Kyle Price, Cam Elam, Drew Caldwell, Josh Jennings. Pitching for today's game in the first game is going to be Caleb Mealy, and Peyton Hurd is going to be your catcher. A little bit of a change-up from what is usually done for the Bruins. Usually Peyton and Caleb will alternate in the same game. Now it looks like they're going to get separate duties, and they're each going to get their own game to pitch out. And so Peyton should be getting the start for this afternoon's game, while Caleb Mealy gets the start this morning. And leading off for the Apaches is Trenton Daughtry, followed up by Jared Hawley, Colin Kelsheimer, Robert Ergang, Blake Gribben, Peyton Sodervik, Caleb Gidley, Joe Leland, and Bryant Boggs. First pitch just a little bit high, ball 1. Pitch number 2 driven out to center field. Brandon Strobel fields the easy grounder and gets it in. A base hit by Daughtry.
Number 19, the center fielder, Jared Hawley.
Jared Hawley up to bat, the center fielder for the Apaches. A swing and a miss, strike 1. An 0-1 count for Hawley. And he's trying to steal. And I believe he got tagged out. Yes, he did. Mealy able to recognize it before he started his pitch. And Hawley's going to be out, caught stealing. And now Mealy with an open field here. Hawley up to the plate with an 0-1 count. An 0-1 count, right? Now a 1-1 count. That one driven right down the left field line. Hawley's going to be safe as Jennings not able to get the ball in time.
Now batting, your catcher, number 5, Callum Kelsheimer.
That's 2 hits in a row for the Apaches. Now Kelsheimer, the catcher, up to the plate. A lefty. A swing and a miss. Strike 1. Pickoff attempt is no good. That one outside, no good for a ball. A 1-1 count now for Kelsheimer. A swing and a miss, strike 2. A check swing now, 2-2 count. Another swing and a miss, strike 3 for Kelsheimer. That's going to be the second out of the inning. Robert Ergang. At bat, number 11. I forgot to write the numbers for the last half of the lineup here. Hits the outside corner, strike 1. Swing and a miss. That's 2. Mealy tries with the breaking ball. Breaks just a little bit too much, a 1-2 count now. Swing and a miss is strike 3, and that's going to do it for the inning. And let's get into some more ads. And we'll be right back after these words from our sponsors. Are you looking for custom shirts for your organization, sports team, or just a fun shirt for vacation? Get a hold of Jordan Massey today on Facebook at Clothing as a Canvas. Contact Jordan with all of your special shirt designs and printing. His creations are amazing, and he even does special projects. Contact Jordan now on Facebook at Clothing as a Canvas. After one inning, two hits for the Apaches. No runs, no errors. One left on. Up to bat for the Bruins, the center fielder, number 4, Brandon Strobel. Ooh, a nice throw by their catcher. All right, here we go after an abysmal start for the Bruins, looking to get some runners on base, tack on some hits. Strobel fouls one off. Just barely getting a piece of it. That pitch hits the inside corner for strike 1. A swing and a miss by Strobel, strike 3 for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 21, Price.
Up to bat, number 21, Kyle Price. That one hits Price in the arm. He gets to take his base.
Now batting, number 11, Jennings.
Up to the plate, number 11, Josh Jennings. Takes the first pitch high and inside, ball one. Second pitch inside, ball two. 2-0 count now for Jennings. Price getting a little bit of a lead off. Jennings drives it over to third over to second for the easy out. And got him at first as well. 1, 2, 3, easy up. 5, 4, 3, double play. So, no hits, no runs, no errors, no one left on base. With that, right back into some sponsors, and we'll be right back after these words.
Berger, attorney at law, is looking to be your all-around attorney, leading the way for wills and trusts, criminal defense, and family law. Let her handle your divorce, child custody or adoption, and much more. Call or visit today at 217 North High Street in Hartford City, or call her at 765-329-5100. Call or stop in today, 765-329-5100.
All right, we're back. Everybody looks to be getting ready. We're going to be leading off with, I believe, number 10, Blake Gribben. Should be followed up by either number 2 or number 12. Looks like maybe number 2 is going to be Peyton Sodervik. 12 might be Caleb Gidley. And what did I say? 10?
Leading off for the Apaches, number 10.
Yep.
The left fielder, Blake Gribben.
That's who it is, Blake Gribben, the left fielder. Only 16 varsity players for the Bruins. Looking out on Max Preps. This one's going to be fouled off for strike one. Let's see if I can find out what. Mealy with a nice looking breaking ball misses a ball one count. 1-1. Let's see here. Oh, baseball. Misses again. 2-1. Misses again. A 3-1 count now for the junior. Misses again. 4 straight pitches for a walk. That's unlike him. Look for him to get back into the swing of that. Now up to the plate. Number 2, Peyton Sodervik. Mealy this year has a 3.71 ERA. Misses again, and Hurd calls a quick timeout. Goes out to the mound. Talks with Mealy just real quick, and he's on his way back. Last year, Mealy finished off the season with a 1.17 ERA. His freshman year had a 1.40 ERA. Total combined for all three is a 1.85 so far for his career. And Mealy puts that one down the middle. It's a high fly ball. Everybody running after it. Looks like Caldwell overran it. Nobody there. We had somebody there at second base, Cam Elam. The runner tried to hold up. had nowhere to go and will be the first out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, number 12, Caleb Gidley.
Up to the plate, number 12, Caleb Gidley, the right fielder for the Apaches. Mealy with a pitch inside for ball one. Hits that one in the strike zone right about the knees on the inside corner for strike one. A 1-1 count now for Gidley. That one just a little bit too high, a 2-1 count. A little high and inside, a 3-1 count. As Mealy struggling to find the strike zone here early on. A swing and a miss. Strike two, a full count now for Gidley. Another swing and a miss. Strike three, that's 2 outs for the Apaches.
Now batting, first baseman.
Up to the plate now, the first baseman, number 15, Joe Leland. That pitch right down the middle, looking good. Strike one. That one driven right back towards the pitcher. Mealy picks it up and bobbles it. And that's going to put Leland right on first base with 2 runners on. Down to the bottom of the lineup, Bryant Boggs, number 16. Mealy misses that one wide outside for ball one. 2 outs on the Apaches. Mealy still the pitcher. Runners on first and second now. And again misses 2-0 count. Again, a no-call 3-0 count now for Boggs. Mealy finds at that time 3-1 now on Boggs. This one fouled off over the right field side. Full count now for Boggs. A swing and a miss by Boggs, strike 3 to end the inning. And that was a tough inning to watch. I'm sure it was a tough inning for Caleb to be a part of, and we'll be right back after this.
Foundation Building Material is your building materials supplier for all of your building materials needs. From drywall, steel studs, to Armstrong ceiling tile and insulation, Foundation Building Material is founded on principle and built on purpose. Contact Aaron Farrell today at 260-472-2181.
All right, we're back. After the second, let's see here. Yeah, second inning, we'll be going into the top of the third here. Yep, making sure here. Yep. After the second inning, for the Apaches, 1 hit on 1 error, 2 left on, no runs scored. Score still tied, 0-0. As we go to the top of the inning, Peyton Hurd, the catcher, is going to be up to the plate, followed by the designated hitter, Branston Wine, and Isaac Justice, the left fielder. And let's see what Hurd's... Why are you doing that to me? Why are you doing that? Here we go. Hurd. Let's see what his... Let's see what his... What in the... Why did that happen? Hang on a second here. Something's going on with my... Yeah. Why is it jumping? There we go. Baseball. Let's see what Hurd's batting average is. A 200. On-base percentage of .317. For this year's, his batting average is abysmal at a 133. 16 plate appearances, 15 at-bats, 1 run, 2 hits with 2 RBIs. Hurd watches that one go by. Ball 1. Watches number 2 with a 2-0 count now. Nope. 1-1. Hurd drives one out to left field, right to the left fielder. Makes a little catch for the first out of the inning. A nice hit by Hurd, but just not in the right spot. Now up to the plate, the junior designated hitter, Branston Wine. Branston getting his first varsity start this year for the 2018-19 season. Takes the first pitch for strike 1. Number 2 pitch, strike 2. 0-2 count now for the junior left-handed batter. Third pitch outside, 1-2 count. Gets a little piece of this one, tries to beat out the run. The pitcher there able to make the play for 2 outs now. Up to the plate now, the football phenom, Isaac Justice. Justice had one heck of a career this year in football, and can't wait to watch him for his senior year and final year of high school football as he drives this one foul. Back here towards the booth for an 0-1 count. I think there was one game that he had almost 300 rushing yards or something crazy like that. 7 touchdowns. Sodervik. Ooh, pitches way high and inside for a 1-1 count. That pitch just a little high and outside. 2-1. Justice gets a hold of this one. It's going to be foul, and the first baseman runs into the fence. Bounces right back off and gets ready to play again. A nice job. A 2-2 count now for Isaac Justice. A swing and a miss by Isaac Justice. The catcher does bobble it. Makes the throw down to first, but able to make the out. A nice job. That'd be a 2-3 K for the third out. And we're going to be back to the top of the lineup when we return.
No runs, no one left on.
After these messages from Dave's Car Corner in Hartford City. Thank you, Dave.
Are you looking for a used car at an affordable price? Call Dave Montgomery at Dave's Car Corner. He has the nicest used cars on the market, and you just can't beat the friendly service that Dave Montgomery provides. Located at 1225 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
And we're back. No hits, no runners left on, no errors, and no runs scored. As the Bruins still struggling to put the bat on the ball with and being able to get it into the gaps, put it in holes where there are no defenders. Something that defenders have been able to do to the Bruins, but we just have not been able to do it to anybody else. So struggling in that aspect, but doing well on our own side of the defensive aisle. So you can't complain too much. We're able to hold other teams while we wait to get our rhythm and get going here. So back to the top of the lineup with Trenton Daughtry, the third baseman for the Apaches.
Leading off the bottom half of the third, number 3, third baseman Trenton Daughtry.
That first pitch right down the middle for strike one. That one's going to be hit right back to the pitcher, Caleb Mealy, who makes the throw over to Price for the first out of the inning. Let's see here. 1-3. One out. Up to the plate now, number 19, the center fielder, Jared Hawley.
Now batting, number 19, center fielder, Jared Hawley.
A check swing by Hawley takes that first pitch high and inside for ball one. A 1-2 count. I must have missed a couple pitches. A 1-2 count now for Hawley. Takes that fourth pitch outside, a 2-2 count. One out for the Apaches. A swing and a miss. Strike three. Down goes Hawley.
Now batting for the Apaches, number 5.
Now,
Kelsheimer.
up to the plate, number 5, the catcher, Kellen Kelsheimer. Struck out swinging his last at bat. Takes the first pitch inside and a little bit low, 1-0 count. And the second pitch just a little bit outside, 2-0. High and inside. 3-0 count now from Caleb Mealy as Kelsheimer looks to be getting on base with a walk here. Takes that one, then does get the strike call on the outside edge. Looked like it was a little bit out to me, but the umpire gives the strike call. That one gets fouled off. Now full count. So after pitching 3 straight balls, Kelsheimer makes it a full count. A swing and a miss. Strike 3. That's 3 outs on the Apaches. And let's get into some more sponsors while we take a quick break and add everything up here.
Have an insurance claim suffered to your home or business and not quite sure if you're getting the settlement you deserve? If so, contact Jeremy and the team of CMA Claim Management Adjusters for a free claim consultation. Nationally recognized as one of the nation's most respected public adjusting firms, CMA handles all types of insurance claims: fire, theft, hail, flood, and many more. Large or small, we settle them all, ensuring you get everything you're entitled to. Contact CMA today for a free consultation at 844-CMA-9110 or visit their website at www.claimmanagementadjusters.com.
And we're back. No hits, no runs, no errors, no runners left on in that last half inning, and we're top of the fourth here as the Bruins come back at the top of the lineup with Cam Elam, the second baseman. Cam, one of only two sophomores on the team to be playing varsity tonight or today. Oh, man.
Leading off the top half of the fourth, number 13, Elam.
Here we go. Sodervik still the pitcher for the Apaches. Cam Elam, as I said, back to the top of the lineup. Ooh, takes that pitch way inside. Has to drop down to get out of the way. Cam drives this one deep center field, a fly ball. Center fielder camps out underneath of it for a few minutes and then decides to catch it for the first out.
Now batting number 1, Caldwell.
Caldwell takes one out into right field, foul. Caldwell grounded into a 6-4-3 double play. His last at bat, takes the second pitch for ball one. And he drives this one right back to the pitcher. The pitcher not able to make a play on it, and the shortstop not able to reach it in time to make the out. And that'll be the Bruins' first base hit of the game.
Number 10, Mealy.
Up to the plate now, Caleb Mealy, who flew out to center field his last at bat. Takes that one a little bit high and on the outside edge for ball one. Mealy gets a hold of this one and drops it foul over the right field side. A 1-1 count now. Timeout by the catcher. Decides to go out and have a little meeting with his pitcher. Mealy stays put where he is, doesn't decide to go talk to Coach Hugen. Hugen doesn't come and try to meet him. Rather giving signs to Drew Caldwell, the runner on first. Sodervik steps off, makes Caldwell go back. And then now resets. Mealy gets just a piece of this one with a check swing. And now takes the count 1-2. Mealy gets a hold of this one, hits it right back to the pitcher. The pitcher overthrows, and everybody's safe.
Now batting, number 4, Strobel.
Now with runners on first and second, Brandon Strobel's up to the plate. Strobel struck out swinging his first at bat in the second inning. That pitch inside for ball 1. Strobel tries to lay down the bunt, fouls it off, strike 1. Brandon gets a hold of one. It's a high fly ball into the infield. The third baseman there to make the play. Now the Bruins have 2 outs. Number 21, Kyle Price, the first baseman for the Bruins, is up to the plate. Price was hit by the pitch his last at bat. Takes the first pitch, strike 1. Fouls that one off for strike 2. An 0-2 count now for the senior. Grounds one over towards the third baseman. The pitcher picks it up. Overthrows first, and now Caldwell's going to come in and score as the pitcher is now thrown over the head of his player twice now. And who is that? Caleb Mealy comes in and scores as well under the tag. The Bruins now with a 2-0 lead over the Apaches. E1 again as Price is now out on second base. And Josh Jennings up to the plate, grounded into a double play to the third baseman his last at bat. Sodervik throws one outside for ball 1. This one's going to be fouled off towards the Mealys. Scott Mealy puts his foot up, but then refuses to get the ball. That one just a little bit high now. A 2-1 count. I thought there was a foul in there. Jennings lays off of that one. Not a strike 2. A ball 3. A 3-1 count now for the junior third baseman. Takes that one for ball 4. Gets the walk. Now runners on first and second. The catcher goes out, has a little conversation with his pitcher. Up to the plate now. Peyton Hurd, who grounded out into left, or not grounded out, flew out to left field in the last inning.
Now batting, number 6, Hurd.
Hurd with catching duties today. Look for him to start pitching in the second half of this doubleheader. Takes the first pitch, ball 1. And now the coach is going to have a timeout call, go out and talk to Sodervik. And while we're doing that, let's go ahead and get into some more sponsors. And we'll be back right after this.
Suffering from neck, back, or joint pain? Clear Choice Chiropractic can help. From neck pain, migraines, stress, or a colicky baby, Clear Choice Chiropractic has the tools necessary to help you live pain-free. Call Dr. Malia Robertson today at 765-329-5044 and schedule an appointment. Don't live another day in pain. Call now, 765-329-5044, or stop in and visit them at 1501 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
In the league, right? Played All-Stars. Yeah. All right, here we go. You just don't see Sodervix very often. No. Herd now with a 2-0 count. Runners on first and second. Sodervik with the pitch outside. Now ball 3. Look for Herd to take this one, because if he swings, I might have to hit him when he gets home tonight. And he doesn't. Strike 1. Herd takes that, ball 4, gets the walk. Now bases loaded for the Bruins with the lefty Branston Wine up to the plate.
Number 18, Wine.
Wine grounded out to back to the pitcher in his first plate appearance. Takes the first pitch for ball 1. Second pitch outside, ball 2. Wine gets a hold of it. This one's going to be foul. The third baseman tries to make a diving catch, but did not there. A nice play by the third baseman. Just about 6 to 8 inches too short, though. Now Wine with a 2-1 count. 2 outs with 3 runners on. Wine drives this one right back to the shortstop. Makes an easy throw over to first to get the third out of the inning. And with that, let's go right back to Pyroville for our next sponsor, and we'll be right back after this.
Fireworks is your hometown owned and operated fireworks store. They have 17 years in the fireworks business and have every type of firework from prepackaged deals to mortars to the big boys and much, much more. New this year is convenient online ordering with an in-store pickup at all of our locations. We will be located at 235 West Washington Street in Hartford City, next to the Chinese restaurant. Visit today at www.pyrovillefireworks.com.
So, all right, so after that half inning, the Bruins with 2 hits, 2 runs scored, 3 runners left on. The Apaches with 2 errors, both by the pitcher in that one, overthrowing both of his defenders. And the Isaac Justice is going to be up to the plate when we return in the top of the 5th. The Bruins now just need to play some tight defense as number 11, the second baseman, Robert Ergang is going to be up to the plate. Ergang struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Caleb Mealy looking to still be your pitcher. Peyton Hurd now coming out onto the field after getting dressed in his catcher's gear. Goes ahead and takes it down to get this half in at the bottom of the 4th. Nope, see, you got to go to the bottom of the 4th there, Steve. Bottom of the 4th inning with the Apaches.
Leading off the bottom half of the 4th, number 11, second baseman, Robert Ergang.
Mealy with a pitch a little bit high, ball 1. That pitch misses as well, ball 2. Didn't miss by much. That pitch finds the outside edge of the strike zone for a 2-1 count now. This one's going to be hit. And I don't know who that is out in left field. Looks like maybe Brandon Strobel. Strobel now out in left field. So Ergang flies out for the first out into left field where Brandon Strobel makes the play. So I'm guessing that Shane Elam is out in center field, which means that Isaac Justice is no longer in, and that should be Shane Elam out in, going to be up to the plate. So that one was fouled off. I did hear that one. An 0-1 count now for Gribben. Mealy just missing a little high, a 1-1 count. A swing and a miss by Gribben now makes the count 1-2. Gribben walked his last at bat and then got picked off, trying to steal second. A nice curve. Oh, this one gets away from Hurd. He picks it up, makes the throw, but was he there? I didn't think so. No. It looked like Price tried to go after the ball as well. Still no outs, and now a runner on first, as that's going to be an E2 for the Bruins. So it'll be credited as a strikeout. E2. The first pitch called strike one. That one, an inside pitch. Sodervik, no, is that? Yes. Sodervik hits it foul for strike two. An 0-2 count now on the Apaches pitcher. And somebody has a loud vehicle. Must have been that semi-tanker. That pitch on the inside and takes Sodervik down looking for the second out of the inning. Should be number 12, Caleb Gidley. The right fielder struck out swinging his last at bat. Runner still on first. First pitch, a little bit inside and low for ball one. Mealy with the pickoff attempt, no good. That pitch just a little bit low, a 2-0 count now. That pitch on the outside corner gets the strike call for a 2-1 count on Gidley. That one misses low and away, 3-1. A swing and a miss by Gidley, strike two. Now full count for Gidley. Caleb Mealy looking to pick off one more strikeout. And this one's going to be fouled off. Almost hits Rick Dunica, but he gets out of the way after he shakes and shimmies for a few seconds as he's watching the ball come right back down on him. It literally hits his chair. Still a 3-2 count for Gidley. And he gets the strikeout call, strike three looking. And with that, let's get into more sponsors as we move on into the top of the fifth. Are you looking for custom shirts for your organization, sports team, or just a fun shirt for vacation? Get a hold of Jordan Massey today on Facebook at Clothing as a Canvas. Contact Jordan with all of your special shirt designs and printing. His creations are amazing and he even does special projects. Contact Jordan now on Facebook at Clothing as a Canvas. 4. All right, no hits, no runs, 1 error on the catcher, 1 runner left on for the Apaches. Joe Leland should be the next to come up. But right now for the Bruins, I believe it's going to be Shane Elam. I have Isaac Justice down, but we will wait and see. One of the best high school sporting event songs of all time. I might actually break out into song here, so bear with me. All right, number 8, Shane Elam is into the game. That was him out in center field. Didn't get the start, probably had something to do with him missing the last game. I'm unsure. But I think that's the way Ugin usually does things. If you miss a game for anything other than being sick, or even if you are sick, you don't get the start, but you can come in later in the game. So Elam in for Justice, and he is coming in at the bottom of the lineup. Then his brother will be coming up right after him in the on-deck circle, followed by Drew Caldwell in the hole. Elam fouls one off. We do have a new pitcher for the Apaches, James Booth, number 4. A left-handed pitcher now up against his first batter for the Bruins, Shane Elam. Normally gets our leadoff position, now batting in the bottom of the lineup. Takes the second pitch, ball 1. A 1-1 count now for the senior, Shane Elam. That pitch outside for ball 2.
Batting for the Bruins, number 8, Shane Elam.
Elam drives one out into right field for a base hit, finds some real estate. Did I say left field? I meant right field if I did.
Now batting, number 13, Elam.
And now Shane's younger brother, Cam Elam, the sophomore, up to the plate. Tries to lay down the bunt, goes foul for strike 1. Elam squares up to bunt. The pitch way outside. Allows older brother Shane to go on to second. A wild pitch by the lefty, James Booth. The catcher now goes out and has a little bit of a mound visit with Booth. Oh, Elam almost gets picked off as As Cam, unable to lay down the bunt, gets strike 2 called. Shane has to go back, but I think Ugin wanted him to continue on to third. Elam with a 1-2 count, probably going to get the swing away call by Ugin. And he does, and this one's ripped over to the shortstop, who makes a diving catch. And Elam gets into the double play. Let's see here. So that's going to be fly out to 6 for out number 1. Out number 2 will be 6 for double play. Drew Caldwell up to the plate, no runners on. Takes the first pitch inside and in the dirt for ball 1. The Bruins now with 2 outs. Swings away, strike 1. A swing and a miss by Drew again, strike 2. Drew gets a hold of one, flies it out to second base. 4 to the third and final out of the top of the 5th. We'll be back.
After the top of the 5th, 1 hit, no men left.
Berger, attorney at law, is looking to be your all-around attorney, leading the way for wills and trusts, criminal defense, and family law. Let her handle your divorce, child custody or adoption, and much more. Call or visit today at 217 North High Street in Hartford City, or call her at 765-329-5100. Call or stop in today, 765-329-5100.
All right, after the top of the 5th, 1 hit, no runners on, no errors, no runs scored. The Bruins still holding on to a 2-0 lead going into the bottom of the 5th. Caleb Mealy still your pitcher. Peyton Hurd still behind the plate. Price, Elam, Caldwell, Jennings still your infielders. Left, center, and right, all still the same. Strobel, Elam, and Dunica.
Leading off the bottom half of the 5th, first baseman number 15, Joe Leland.
All right, Joe Leland leading off, bottom of the 5th. Mealy puts one in there for strike 1. Already in his windup. And just a bit inside and low for ball 1. This one's going to be fouled back just in front of the booth for strike 2. And another foul. Still a 1-2 count for Leland. That one in the dirt. Ball 2. Two now for Leland. Takes that pitch high and inside now, full count. That one's going to be fouled off yet again. Drives that one to second, just over Elam's head. Finds some real estate for the first hit of the inning. That's the first hit that the Apaches have had since the second inning.
Now batting, shortstop, number 16, Brian Boggs.
To the plate now. Number 16, Bryant Boggs, as we get a pinch runner for Leland. I saw it was number 6. I don't have numbers. Well, let's see if I can. Do it this way. Bailey gets the first pitch. Strike one. Second pitch. Strike two. The pickoff attempt thrown in the dirt. Price not able to get to it. And I believe that Sycophus is rounding second, going on to third. And a head first slide, and he's safe. Boy, you got around them bases quick. Now runners on third. No outs for the Apaches. Boggs with an 0-2 count. Mealy takes him down looking for the first out of the inning.
Now batting for the Apaches, third baseman.
And now Trenton Daughtry is going to be up to the plate. That pitch outside and then the dirt, ball one. Hurd needs to step up his game behind the plate, keep everything in front of him to keep that runner out on third. This one's going to be driven fly ball out of play for strike one. Another one fouled off down the right field side. That one almost made it to the road. Throw a change up. He does. Right back to Mealy. This one's going to score one. And Daughtry is going to make it to first. A hard hit. Mealy not able to get to it. And the Apaches finally break the scoreboard to make the count 2-1. And it looks like Coach Hugan makes a mound visit. Oh, Mealy may have taken one off the hand.
Now batting for the Apaches, center fielder, number 19, Jared Foley.
One out on the Apaches. Jared Hawley up to the plate. The first pitch, ball one. That one right down the right field line to Jennings. Jennings overthrows Price, and now we're going to have another runner scored. Price holds on to the ball as Holly makes his way over to third.
Now batting number 5, the catcher, Callan Kelsheimer.
And the Apaches tie it up now 2-2 with still one out. That pitch inside, ball one. A runner out on third, only one out for the Apaches. Oh, wait a second. That's not what that is. And this is going to be a foul ball. Price calls everybody off and then lets it go behind him. The count now 1-1. Mealy hits the batter, putting him on base.
Now the plate, second baseman, number 11, Robert Ergang.
Now up to bat, Robert Ergang. Mealy hits him as well. Now the base is loaded.
Now the play for the Apaches, left fielder, number 10, Blake Gribben.
Blake Gribben up to the plate. Mealy hits the strike zone on that one, an 0-1 count. And Price lets another one by. Foul ball, an 0-2 count now on Gribben. Almost hits another one. Now a 1-2 count. This one driven over to the second baseman, Cam Elam, fields it. He gets the out at first. The runner does score. Well, that's going to be this. And the Apaches now take a 4-2 lead.
Pitcher, number 4, James Booth.
The first pitch for Booth, strike one. The second pitch just finds the strike zone on the inside. Strike two. An 0-2 count now on Booth. That one just a little bit high, ball one. That one's going to be fouled off. Still a 1-2 count for Booth. That one's also going to be fouled off down the left field line. Still holding on to a 1-2 count. 2 outs on the Apaches. Caleb Mealy trying to get himself out of this inning. And just takes one inside, 2-2. This one's going to be fouled off down the right field line. Still holding on to a 2-2 count. This one driven out into deep left field. Strobel on his way back. Gets up underneath of it finally, and this inning is over. 4 runs scored by the Apaches, and we'll be right back.
Foundation Building Material is your building materials supplier for all of your building materials needs. From drywall, steel studs, to Armstrong ceiling tile and insulation, Foundation Building Material is founded on principle and built on purpose. Contact Aaron Farrell today at 260-472-2181.
All right. 2 hits, 4 runs, 1 error, 1 left on, as the Apaches now lead 4-2 over the Blackford Bruins.
Are you looking for a used car at an affordable price? Call Dave Montgomery at Dave's Car Corner. He has the nicest used cars on the market, and you just can't beat the friendly service that Dave Montgomery provides. Located at 1225 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
And although Mealy struggled in that inning, he will be coming up to lead off. Maybe get a little bit of that frustration and anger out on the ball. Here going into the top of the 6th. Looks like maybe Drew Caldwell warming up out in the bullpen, and it looked like the Apaches were also warming somebody up, but I can't see their bullpen, so I don't know that for sure. But I do see Caldwell out there warming up with Nico. So we will see if Mealy continues to get the pitching time out on the mound when we come back in the top of the 7th. Or the bottom of the 6th, sorry. Top of the 6th here, the Bruins trailing 4-2 behind the Apaches. That pitch just outside, ball 1. Mealy lays off that one, gets the ball 2 call. Looked like it might have been just a little bit too high, maybe up around the midsection. That one outside, now a 3-0 count for the junior, Caleb Mealy. That one finds its way right down the middle strike zone for strike 1. Oh, that pitch way outside, and Mealy takes a walk. Yeah. The count 0-1. The pickoff, no good. Brandon Strobel up to the plate. Oh, and this one's going to be driven out to right field. And Mealy's out hanging, and they're going to double him up. Maybe. Nope. Mealy makes it back. Woo. Not the way you wanted to work it. But here we are. Number 21, Kyle Price, the first baseman senior. Up to the plate.
Now batting, number 21, Price.
Price was hit by the pitch his first at bat. Hit a double his second at bat. Now goes 0-1. That pitch in the dirt, ball one. Outside pitch for ball two. 2-1 count, one out. One out for the Bruins. 2-1 count for Price. Mealy still out on first, getting the lead. Price is going to foul this one right back, making it a 2-2 count. Mealy goes, a swing and a miss, and Mealy's safe at second. So Price goes down swinging with the count.
Now batting, number 11,
Mealy makes his way over to second. Up to the plate now, number 11, Josh Jennings. Jennings fouls that one off. Picking up the first strike. Hurd in the on-deck circle. Jennings takes that one for ball one. Jennings drives that one into right field. That one's going to find some grass. And Mealy's rounding third, coming home. Jennings is going to slide into second and be safe. The Bruins cutting into that 2-run lead, now down to 1. A nice RBI double for the junior.
now batting, number 6, Hurd.
Peyton Hurd walked his last at bat. Flew out to left in his first. And now the Apaches are going to be making a pitching change. It looks like they're going to be calling for the center fielder, Holly. Is that right? Holly? He's the one. This is the one. He's good, right? Fast. But he runs fast, right? Yeah, that's what your AD was telling me. He was the one to watch for. All right, so while Holly is warming up, let's get to a break here.
Have an insurance claim suffered to your home or business and not quite sure if you're getting the settlement you deserve? If so, contact Jeremy and the team of CMA Claim Management Adjusters for a free claim consultation. Nationally recognized as one of the nation's most respected public adjusting firms, CMA handles all types of insurance claims: fire, theft, hail, flood, and many more. Large or small, we settle them all, ensuring you get everything you're entitled to. Contact CMA today for a free consultation at 844-CMA-9110 or visit their website at www.claimmanagementadjusters.com. Suffering from neck, back, or joint pain? Clear Choice Chiropractic can help. From neck pain, migraines, stress, or a colicky baby, Clear Choice Chiropractic has the tools necessary to help you live pain-free. Call Dr. Malia Robertson today at 765-329-5044 and schedule an appointment. Don't live another day in pain. Call now, 765-329-5044, or stop in and visit them at 1501 North Walnut Street in Hartford City.
Let me get his name right here. Jared Holly. Going to be the pitcher now for the Apaches. And just watching him here warming up, he does have quite a bit of velocity on him. He was one the AD told me to watch in the beginning. Said that he probably wouldn't get much pitching time. If it was, it would just be relief. But that he was probably one of the fastest runners he had ever seen. So up to the plate now, Peyton Hurd, the catcher for your Bruins. 2 outs. The Bruins trail by 1. Hurd grounds this one over to the first baseman. Picks it up. Hands it over to Holly for the third and final out of the inning. Not much pitching action from Holly. So let's get into some more sponsors as we get down into the bottom of the 6th.
Fireworks is your hometown owned and operated fireworks store. They have 17 years in the fireworks business and have every type of firework from prepackaged deals to mortars to the big boys and much, much more. New this year is convenient online ordering with an in-store pickup at all of our locations. We will be located at 235 West Washington Street in Hartford City, next to the Chinese restaurant. Visit today at www.pyrovillefireworks.com.
Holy moly. The glasses are dirty. No wonder I can't see. All right, Hurd now going to be getting changed over into the catching gear. Mealy, no. Looks like Mealy's going to go over to third. Drew Caldwell is going to be pitching now. And we'll be back with that action right after this. Are you looking for custom shirts for your organization, sports team, or just a fun shirt for vacation? Get a hold of Jordan Massey today on Facebook at Clothing as a Canvas. Contact Jordan with all of your special shirt designs and printing. His creations are amazing and he even does special projects. Contact Jordan now on Facebook at Clothing as a Canvas. All right, we're back. Hurd just now makes his way out to the plate. Takes a couple pitches from Caldwell before throwing down. Man, he needs to watch what he's doing. Looks like the Bruins are ready to go down on this pitch. And a throw way off.
Now pitching to the Bruins, number 1, Drew Caldwell. Batting for the Apaches, number 12, right fielder, Caleb Gidley.
Leading off for the Apaches, Caleb Gidley, the right fielder, struck out both at bats. That pitch finds the strike zone on the outside edge for strike one. All right, so let's see here. 1 run scored. This one's going to be hit to the shortstop, Mealy. Mealy throws over to Price, but Price lets it go right on by him. And Gidley is going to be safe at first. 1 run for the Bruins. 1 hit. No errors. And 1 runner left on in the last half inning. Now in the bottom of the 6th. E3. Runner on first. That pitch right down the middle. Strike 1. The Apaches holding on to a 1-run lead now with a runner on first. That pitch outside for ball 1. You know, you could say who's pitching over and over and over again. Just kidding. Caldwell with the pickoff move. Unsuccessful. That pitch outside, Hurd able to get to it. Peyton's still at catcher. Jeez. This one's going to be fouled off. A deep foul. A 2-2 count for Leland. That one's another one outside, a 3-2 count. And Caldwell's going to walk. Leland leaving 2 runners on now with no outs. A nice bunt by Boggs. Advances the runners to second and third.
Number 3, third baseman, Trenton Daughtry.
And I must be on my, yes I am, I'm on my cord. There we go. Back to the top of the lineup, Trenton Daughtry. That one's in the dirt for ball 1. Way outside, Caldwell struggling. And Coach Ugan's going to have a chat with him. A good call by Ugan. Let's see if we have time for an ad in between this mound visit. That's the greatest movie. I love it. All right, we're back. And this one's going to be fouled off right back into the stands. And Dave Price jumps out of the way like it's a hot potato. Doesn't know who to throw to. I think he just decides to throw it. It'll find its way home eventually. Another outside pitch, a 3-1 count now on Daughtry. I feel like I'm a little light. And this one's an inside pitch. Finds some real estate out in left field. 1 run scores. And Strobel gets it in and allows Daughtry to go on to second.
Now batting the pitcher, number 19, Jared Holly.
So an RBI single by Daughtry. And the Apaches extend their lead back to 2. Still 1 out. 2 runners on. That one's in the dirt for ball 1. This one's going to be fouled off out of play for strike 1. That one's going to be fouled off as well. Now a 1-2 count for Holly. I think that's it. Yep, Holly. Another one in the dirt for a 2-2 count. A swing and a miss by Holly, strike 3. 2 outs now on the Apaches. Now Colin Kelsheimer.
Catcher, Colin Kelsheimer.
Ooh, that pitch inside, ball 1. Just a little bit high, ball 2. That one right back up the middle, and that one's going to score 2. There's one. The other one's on its way in, but Caldwell stops it, throws it a little bit too high, but Kelsheimer is sitting out on second, safe. 2-run score now, 7-3.
Second baseman, number 11, Robert Ergang.
Ergang up to the plate now. And that one's driven out into left field, and Dunica starts to come in on it. Goes the wrong way. It goes behind him, and Ergang is safe at second. Kelsheimer scores, bringing the score 8-3 now. That one misses high, ball 1. That one's right in the 1-2 gap. And Ergang, I believe, is going to score. Yep, sure does. Runner on first now. The Bruins trailing by 6, 9-3.
Now batting for the Apaches, number 8, Colton Learn.
That first pitch is in the dirt. Ball 1. That one misses as well. Ball 2. That one driven out to left field. Brandon Strobel knows how to catch a fly ball, and there it is. The third and final out of the inning, and we'll be right back after this.
Building Material is your building materials supplier for all of your building materials needs. From drywall, steel studs, to Armstrong ceiling tile and insulation, Foundation Building Material is founded on principle and built on purpose. Contact Aaron Farrell today at 260-472-2181.
Leaving one man on base.
Five runs, 4 hits, 1 error. 1 runner left on. The Bruins trailing 9-3 to the Apaches. Now going into the top of the 7th and final inning of the game. And a little bit of a change in the lineup now. Nick Otwanowski.
Now batting, number 20, Nick Otwanowski.
Nick takes the first pitch, ball 1. Ball 2. Nick fouls one off. Strike 1. Nick takes the 4th pitch for ball. 3-1 count. Nick takes the walk on that one. And now it looks like Brandon Apple's going to come in and be a pinch runner for Nick Otwanowski.
Now batting, number 8, Elam.
Shane Elam up to the plate. Takes the first pitch, strike 1. Elam's going to foul this one back. Ooh, that sounded like it was close. Inside pitch, ball. And Apple tries to get away from it, but gets caught stealing. Inside pitch, ball 2. 2-2 count. I don't know why I reset it. That pitch, a little bit low for ball 3. Count now full for Shane. And Elam walks. 2 straight walks by Holly. Not Holly. Yeah, it is Holly.
Now number 13, Elam.
And now Cam Elam back to the top of the lineup for the Bruins. Pickoff attempt, no good. The runner's stealing. That one's in the dirt. Oh, my goodness. Why did Shane stop and go back? He had the base, but decides not to take it. A 1-0 count for Cam. In the on-deck circle, Drew Caldwell. Elam goes. Nope, decides not to. Stays at first. A 1-1 count now for Cam Elam. A swing and a miss. Now 1-2. The pickoff attempt, no good. Elam's safe at first. Elam's going to hit a pop fly. I believe it's going to be out of play. And it is. Lands in front of Ed Mealy. Looks over at Callie like she was going to pick it up. But Josh Jennings comes out and takes it right out from in front of him, and I don't even think he realizes it yet. Nope. Still trying to go down there and now can't find the ball. Decides to go back to his seat. This one's hit out into the outfield, left field. The left fielder camps out underneath of it for a couple days. Makes the catch. Second out of the inning. Drew Caldwell up to the plate.
Now batting number 1, Caldwell.
Elam's going to decide to go on this one, and he's safe. The count 1-0. That pitch gets the strike call, a 1-1 count now for Drew Caldwell. Fouls one off. Now 1-2. Caldwell gets a hold of that one as it looked like he was stepping out of the box and swinging at the same time. The pickoff attempt, nobody there to throw to. 1-2 count for the sophomore, Drew Caldwell. We're in the top of the 7th. The Bruins have to score at least 6 to keep the game going. That one's on too much inside. That's ball 2 as Elam makes his way over to third. Outside pitch, now full count. Another outside pitch as Holly walks another one. Now runners on first and third as Caleb Mealy approaches the plate. Brandon Strobel in the on-deck circle. Mealy gets a hold of it. It's a fly ball, going to be out of play. Outside pitch, ball 1. A 1-1 count now for the junior, Caleb Mealy. Now playing shortstop after starting pitcher. Drew Caldwell goes on to second. Ooh, they try to make the throw, and it goes and hits Caldwell as Elam decides to make the score now 9-4. It's a 1-2 count now for Caleb Mealy. Mealy gets a hold of it, not sure where it went, right over to the third baseman, and he makes the play to end the inning and the game. And let's see. Yep. We're going to go ahead and end this broadcast as the Bruins fall 9-3 to the Wabash Apaches in Game 1. And we'll be right back with Game 2 here shortly. On behalf of the Blackford Sports Network, we would like to thank the athletic departments of both schools and thank you for watching this broadcast of the Blackford Bruins. Remember to see our sponsors and thank them for giving us the opportunity to broadcast live with you.